You know, for years now, we've been hearing how cell phones could be making us sick. Now the attention is turning to Facebook, how the social media site is being linked to bad health.
You don't need to wait for summer to cook outside. Today we'll show you a grill that uses wood pellets, how it works, and what makes it different from a conventional one.
And we are in the kitchen making, get this, mint Oreo truffles. Oh yeah, Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Life from historic Studio D. Also want to say congratulations to a young man who tried last year, topping off our hot topics this afternoon. Congratulations to Snow Hill High School senior Torres Savage. There's Torres right there. He has qualified for Maryland's All-State Chorus.
Good for him.
Great job, buddy. He has now been selected. He is now awaiting the All-State Chorus weekend. That's coming up in February.
Maybe we'll see him next on American Idol.
And maybe in here. Well, you never know.
You never know.
It could happen.
Keep your eyes open for him.
That'd be good stuff.
Hey, you know, we're still a couple weeks away from Valentine's Day. And remember the sweetheart dances you used to go to?
Yep.
You did go to them, didn't you?
Yep, I stood at the side and watched everybody else.
Well, here's your chance to go to them again. The Lewes Fire Department Auxiliary is holding its first annual Sweethearts Dinner Dance. The dinner is delicious Italian fare. They're going to have all kinds of pasta and meat entrees, salad, desserts, coffee, tea, etc.
Oh my!
Are you
ready.
Sold yet?
You haven't got to the dancing yet.
And here's the best part. Although it's a Sweethearts dance, it's not just for couples. Saturday, February 9th is the date at 6:30 p.m. at Station 2. That's the Nassau Bridge Station. Tickets are $15, but if you get together a group of 10 people, you get a discount, $130 per table. For more information, 302-329-9396. It's been forever since I've been to a Sweethearts dance. That sounds like fun.
Bob, did you get that?
Forever.
Forever. So either take a sweetheart or find a sweetheart, one of the two. First State Heritage. Well, no, I didn't mean for you. It wasn't.
I thought you were still talking to Bob.
Moving swiftly along. First State Heritage February. Wow. First State Heritage Park's February 1st Saturday events are highlighting Delaware's African American history. What they're doing is they're offering a variety of programs, tours, exhibits. They've got a lot of things to see. An historical theater presentation is taking place at the John Bell House. Now you can catch a lecture about early black Methodism and its preachers at the Delaware Public Archives. The list just goes on and on and on. It's coming on February 2nd, of course, free admission. If you want to find out more information, you can either call 302-739-9194, or you can just check us out. Go to delmarvalife.com. We'll have it on our website right there.
Do you know what a Google Doodle is?
As a matter of fact, I do, because I check them out almost every day. Right.
When you log on to Google, they have a different picture, and sometimes they pertain to what day it is or whatever, and sometimes I don't get it. Well, it's time once again for Doodle for Google contest. For K through 12 students across the U.S. are going to compete for the chance to display their own Google Doodle on google.com. Say that 3 times fast. The theme this year is My Best Day Ever.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
It is going to be a good one. The winner will also receive a $30,000 college scholarship. I can get my kids to start doodling. And a $50,000 technology grant for their school. Now students can submit doodles until March 22nd. Want to know how to register? Google it.
Google it. There you go.
I've always wanted to say that.
Well, no doubt you have seen Lisa dance here on the show and me try. Here's your opportunity to see some young, talented local dancers. The First State Academy of Dance is having a free dance showcase at the Milford Senior Center Saturday. It's a casual one-act showcase. It's going to be demonstrating the local talents of FSAD's younger students. The advanced students are going to be producing the show to give them experience and training on exactly what it takes to put on a performance.
Yeah, everyone wins.
Yeah, the show is free. Donations to benefit the Milford Senior Center programs will be appreciated. If you'd like more information, here's the number for you to call. It's 302-422-2633.
Jimmy, are you old enough to remember the 70s?
I love it when you put it that way. If you could have done it without laughing, it would have been even better, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, it was a decade of polarizing, tumultuous events, and I guess you could say pop cultural phenomena.
Yeah, go with that.
Well, Salisbury University professor of history, Dr. Dean Kotlowski, will present Staying Alive, Surviving the 70s as part of SU's Adventures in Ideas Humanities Seminar Series. Now, Kotlowski has earned critical acclaim for his book, Nixon's Civil Rights, Politics, Principle, and Policy.
Wow.
Yeah. The program is Saturday, February 2nd from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Teacher Education and Technology Center, room 179. Now, admission is $30, but it also includes coffee, snacks, and lunch. And registration is required. 410-543-6450.
Staying Alive, Surviving the 70s. I remember there was a movie, I think it was, a song came on, and I said to Zach, hey, that's the Bee Gees, and he said, the Who?
No, not the
Who. It was the Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees.
Did you? Now, you know I love to take the kayak out. Absolutely love it. On the Nanticoke River in Seaford, across from the hospital, across from the Nanticoke Memorial Hospital, is a canoe launch, is what it is. Well, Denrex wanting to build a public canoe and kayak launch on the Nanticoke River, but to do it, what they have to do is they've got to demolish a building that's on the property right now. It's new state property. It's right there on Woodland Road. If you're familiar with the area, and I think I know where it is, if you're going towards Seaford on the ferry, it's there as you turn right.
Okay.
But they need to hold a public meeting to find out whether or not everybody approves, if everybody thinks it's a good idea. So that meeting is going to be tomorrow afternoon. It's going to start at 4 o'clock. They'll wrap it up about 6. It's going to be at the Woodland United Methodist Church. I think that's the one right there at the ferry. Going to go to the Fellowship Hall, and you can also propose alternates to demolishing the building. So if you have some other ideas about that, it's a good place to go.
They're open to them.
And it's beautiful there. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I know you're looking forward to that.
Nice.
Well, earlier this month, we talked about paying it forward, giving of yourself to help others without asking or expecting anything in return. Now, we heard from several of you who are paying it forward. And
today, we'd like to share the story of a young lady who is also giving back, turning the darkest time of her life into a shining light for others.
Playing with your game?
The smallest patients
I love you.
sometimes need to be the bravest.
You're gonna give her that one? Put it on top of the cake.
4-year-old Hayden James Fife isn't having a good day.
Here, put a topper on it.
He's been spending a lot of time in bed after being diagnosed with leukemia.
One day you feel great and everything's optimistic, and the next day it's hard.
No one so small should have to go through so much.
You wanna try a bite of cake?
But in this dark room every day, there is a ray of sunshine.
She takes all these kids and treats them like they're like her little siblings. I love you, Maddie. Thank you.
17-year-old Anne-Marie Persons has been called the princess of the 4th floor.
When he has all these people poking and prodding at him, she actually comes in and she sits there with him. And it makes me so emotional, she makes him feel normal again.
Funniest picture ever. Oh,
It's nearly impossible to keep up with the high school junior.
Bye, guys.
Her positive attitude may be the most contagious thing in the hospital.
She's always smiling and always trying to make everybody happy. She never thinks about herself.
It wasn't always that way. Her mom says she was a typical teenager until last June when she too was diagnosed with leukemia.
She broke. She broke in the ER that night, and that was pretty much it.
a life-threatening illness with anybody is, why me? You know, and that's what I thought. And then now it's like, well, why not me, you know? I was like, you know what? I can't go back to sleep.
Make no mistake, Anne-Marie has had her moments. Her form of leukemia is a fast-growing cancer of the blood and bone marrow and requires intense chemotherapy.
There's days when, Anna doesn't even want to, get out of bed, but she does.
Anna believes that since getting healthy is the most important thing, then attitude is everything.
I have a 50-50 chance either way, and it's up to me. I have to be positive or negative about it. The more negative I am, then the less chance that I have.
It seemed everybody on the 4th floor, at least the ones that could get out of bed, did, to celebrate Anne-Marie's birthday remission.
Happy birthday, dear Anna.
Chemo-free and cancer-free.
As soon as her immune system gets stronger, Anne-Marie will finally be able to go home. Until then,
You want Anna to go for a walk with you? Anna go with you? You want Anna? Oh, yeah.
she will continue to help Hayden and all the other children on the 4th floor by lighting their way on the road to recovery. You know, it's a shame that she had to find perspective that way, but
Yeah.
it's amazing that she found that perspective about life.
And to say that she broke in the ER, and then I guess from there everything was a completely. It's amazing to see someone in that kind of situation, instead of just thinking about themselves, going outside of themselves.
Right.
Wow, this is what I'm experiencing. You must be worse off. And going from that. So.
God bless her.
Great lesson for us to learn, huh? Well, still to come on Delmarva Life, for a lot of us, checking our cell phone or the email or even the Facebook page is the first thing we do when we wake up in the morning. But could all of that technology be hurting your health? We're going to take a look at that.
Plus, we're gardening with Jenny. Look at these beautiful flowers. She'll show us how to care for our African violets so they look like this. Plus, what we need to be getting ready now for our spring flower beds.
And a little bit later on, we're all about the sweet stuff. This week, we showed you appetizer ideas if you're throwing a party for the upcoming games. But what would a party be without dessert? We got you covered.
Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and Mitsubishi dealers. And State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.